How's it going, everybody? Game Reviews here. Welcome back to another episode of Pokémon Omicron Randomizer Nuzlocke. So in the last episode, we went through Route 319, and we ended up in Town. And unfortunately, in the last episode, we did lose a team member of ours. To be honest, I kind of forgot which one it was, so we're actually going to go right now and check it out. It's actually been a week since my last recording. But we did lose. Okay, yeah, so we lost Wolfric last episode, and I did say at the end of it that we were gonna have a new team member in Plumeria, which you can see here. Plumeria is actually now a Victory Bell, and this is our current team build. So let's continue onward. So one cool thing actually, so while I was leveling up Plumeria, normally Weeping Bell evolves with what do you have to say? There are two caves out in the middle of this route. One has a door that's been sealed shut for as long as I can remember. The other one is filled with Smeargulls. Uh-oh. Anything else really going on around here? Probably some trainer battles. So anyways, there were two... so in this game, Bellsprout is one of the Pokemon you can start off with if you know you didn't go my route and no randomizer. So when I was trying to evolve Weeping Bell with use a Leaf Stone, that's the general rule. Apparently not in this game. Weeping Bell actually evolves at level 37, 38, I think. Are you trying to go to Dozron City? You don't ever make it past here. Well, bring it on then. But yeah, so that was a really cool thing to actually know about, was having to actually level up Weeping Bell instead of using a stone, which I mean I'm all for as well. But yeah, so far I mean Plumeria seems like a pretty good new teammate to the team, and I really hope that you all enjoy Plumeria's addition as well. And so obviously, yeah, it has been a week since I've Scolipede. Okay, we're actually gonna switch out first. It has been a week since last time I recorded, so this is actually post 1 week in work max. And yeah, so oh, sorry, gamer. Sorry about that. Kind of slipped up. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. I've learned a lot different things with the way how glass is made. So say for example, so it's basically the company I work for. You get confused from rock climb? Huh? Now I know that. So the company I work for, they manufacture glass orders for companies. So what they do is they go to a manufacturer and they get these humongous slabs of glass. When I say humongous, I mean about a ton and a half, maybe. It's 1,500 pounds. Is I want to say it's probably an average weight of some of this glass. So I was just shadowing some people on the warehouse floor. I'm doing it again for the next 2 weeks about. I think it's supposed to be over on the 17th, 18th. So the 18th. So 2 weeks from Tuesday is gonna be my last time actually shadowing and just watching YouTube videos of the software that we're using and actually finally going to be able to start doing actual work. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. I mean, honestly, I was telling my girlfriend about it and everything, and she's like, "Oh, I would love to, get paid and watch YouTube videos all day." I'm like, "Yeah, well, it sounds fun at first, but then when you do after a little bit, it gets very boring, and I'm about ready to just feel like, ugh, this is so bad." But yeah, like I said, so far so good though. I am really enjoying that. We beat Swimmer Jordy. We make it to Dozron City. Are you sure about that? Buddy, I think we actually will. We'll see what happens. Anyways, let's actually heal up real quick first. Yeah, because Steven does have Sturdy for his ability, as you clearly did see, in that battle against. Did we deal with Zeus in that regard? I don't know if we had to use Sturdy in any moments. If I'm wearing a bikini, where do I put my Pokeballs? Teehee, woman's secret. Okay, I mean, I could say creepy. I could say many different things. Let's see, going up against a Swallow first. I should put my phone away. Hopefully it doesn't pick up anything on the recording. So yeah, I'm sure you guys can actually hear as well. I'm actually using a standard keyboard for the time being. I'm gonna be honest with you, I had almost no time to really figure out a way to make the mechanical keyboard work with the new mic setup without it kind of really being very loud and very there. Very there? I think very there is the right word. So for now, anyways, we're going back to a normal keyboard, and I think it's. Don't know. I love using mechanical keyboard, but for recordings, I don't really want to have like that loud clicking sound in my ears or anything like that. I feel like it takes away from the actual recording itself, along with like like my voice, the game audio, all that jazz. So let's continue onward. We were told there were 2 caves around here. I want to say we did have our catch in this route. Was our catch Plumeria? I don't think so. Nope, 319. Okay, so either I want to say we did at least attempt a catch. I wish I had a rope big enough to cover all the dots on the door of that island. I really want to know what's inside. Dots on the door on the island. Is that Regigigas? I think that might be where you actually go battle and potentially catch Regigigas. Dots, Braille. That's really what the Regis were known for, was, Braille writing and everything. Like, I'm not sure if you remember playing Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald version, you had to read Braille to actually understand what you had to do in the 3 caves. So I remember my brother and I actually Google searched basically like the letters in Braille, so like the alphabet in Braille and everything, and after finding it, we're just kind of comparing the dots, like which ones are filled, which ones aren't, and yeah, so I always thought that was actually a really fun little puzzle thing that they did. Made it more interesting in that regard. I'm trying to think. Aside from that, I've also been building a PC. Well, I started on it yesterday, finished it today. The hardware side. So everything was built fine and everything. Unfortunately, when it came to actually plugging it into my monitor, it didn't take off. So it's actually at a Micro Center right now, and they're going to take a look at it for me, run some diagnostics, and see what's going on. So hopefully I don't need to get any new parts. I mean, that's my biggest concern right now is the processor. Because I know you're not supposed to touch like the bottom part of the processor, because like like gold plated stuff and everything, and which I don't think I did anyways. But part of me feels like maybe I somehow messed up the processor putting it on there or something. Something very minimal that really would just kind of make the whole thing go boom. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. They said it should take a week or 2, which is fine. So Kyler was defeated. That was a good battle. Thank you. And we're actually going to switch over to Koga to the front. And we still have a super repel up, so we're not... Here's the door. Door is wedged tightly shut. There's a hook on the door that a rope could loop through. The strong enough rope? Like a grappling hook, maybe? Well, okay, no, this is where the Smeargles are at, if I remember correctly, so let's keep going onward. Or maybe this is the cave that they were talking about. I feel convinced this is going to be an entirely different cave system, so... Yep, okay, so we're actually going to do an encounter here and see what happens. Toxic Plate, okay. I don't know, does the Toxic Plate increase poison type, or is it specifically for Arceus? It'll be held by a Pokemon. It is a stone tablet that boosts the power of poison type moves. Okay, good to know. I'm actually going to give that over to our Koga right now. So we can at least boost up Sludge Wave. And see what kind of encounter we get going on here. Unless there isn't any. The guy said, there we go. I was about to say, the guy said that there was a Smeargle cave. This is basically a Smeargle cave. And oh my god, we actually have a Dupe Claws going on. So run away, and we're going to try again. Man, when do you want to come back and become Glam and Purloin? What? Purloin? Oh no. Oh my gosh, what's it called? What's it called? Ooh, speaking of Reggies, check out what we found. Okay, so let's see here. We're going to use a Quick Ball to kick things off with. I think Quick Ball is 4 times catch rates, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, nope. Oh well, no biggie. Okay, so no Zap Cannon, which will always paralyze you. So you know what? We're going to go with the Thunderbolt and try to go for paralysis first. Okay, so it knows 2 electric type moves. I don't understand why, but okay. It knows Amnesia, which is good for us, because now I don't have to worry about, constantly using thunderbolts and everything with the chance of it critting. Zap cannon. Okay, yeah, like I said, zap cannon's 100%, 100% paralysis. It's like, it's very low accuracy though, so I think it's like 50% accuracy. I believe. I'm not positive though. Okay. We're gonna try for one more thunderbolt and see what happens here. Okay, yeah, I'm actually gonna switch out now because I'm pretty sure Regice is like a +4 special attack at the moment. So I think what we're going to do is swap into Elisa. Just because, oh my gosh, okay. There we go, it did not happen that time. Okay, good. Plumeria, no. Elisa, yeah. Just because we do have that strength against electric type attacks. Okay, good. We're just going to heal up first, and then we're going to keep using Thunderbolts on it. That's going to be the game plan right now, and hopefully that works. Although I really want to know what Regice's final move is, because Charge Beam, Zap Cannon, and Amnesia so far, it might be some like superpower maybe? Do I get paralyzed still even though I'm electric type? Yeah, okay. We have so many forward stores. I'm just going to use another one. So I've just been using that same grinding method for Plumeria, so battle against that gym leader in the secret cave and everything. And it works like a charm. It really does. Okay, now it's at +5. But even then, I mean, looking at the damage output for Elisa, we're okay. Okay, knows lock on, which means that the next attack is going to be 100% accuracy. And yeah, for some reason it goes for that. Okay, when I was in the red, so our only bet will be to go throw balls at it now. Let's go for a Dusk Ball first. I'm pretty sure Dusk Ball has a higher chance in this moment than whatchamacallit those? Nuzlocke balls, I think. Yeah, it's a 2.5 times versus 3 times, I think, in the Caves in Darkness. I think. So we're going to give this a try right now, and always hope for the best, right? Nope, nothing there. Okay. Let's try again, I guess then. But if you do see a Regice, you could see like the dots and everything on its face. So yeah, like all those is like braille basically. I think is the idea behind it. It's supposed to have like braille like eyes or whatever you want to call it. So like dots for eyes and everything, and yeah. Okay, so that's at full amount right now. I'm going to try like 3 more times, maybe 4 more times. And if that doesn't work, probably just going to run away, honestly. Just because I don't really yeah, because I mean we're down to Nuzlocke balls now, so I don't know. Grant's 2.5 times catch rate, but even then it's a 3 out. It's like a very, very low catch rate for any legendaries in general. So yeah, if we did have whatchamacallit. Sorry, if we did have any more Master Balls, which I was kind of hoping to pick some up from that random item drop thing, how I got the second Master Ball already. But no, from those Master Balls we got Kyogre and Genesect, so I really can't complain about that either. And I don't think Regice wants to really join us, so we're gonna go. We're just going to Thunderbolt it out of here because I felt like that's probably the best chance, best call right there. Anyways, at least get the experience out of it. So now we can happily heal up and venture back out of the cave. Let's see here, full restore. Heal that, and heal that. So, like I said, we're gonna mark this cave off as a fail. Catch attempt. I don't know actually how many failed catch attempts we've had in this game. I feel like a lot more than actual successful ones. Maybe 50-50. I don't know. Yeah, use the instant Lapras, and we're gonna battle. Let's do it. Okay. Dedenne wants to battle with a Snover. Okay. Ooh, level 78. Like we're getting deck to like the next level of poke trainers matching our level and everything. But I did I did do some research. We are gonna be battling against Tobias first as the first of the 4 pillars. Well, I guess technically 5 pillars, but like you need to find the first 4 pillars first, I think. And his levels are actually somewhat higher than ours. I don't really know the difference in that sense. Is this a new area? Okay, yeah. So it looks like we got to Dozron City. Okay. Oh, let me save this actually. Sigwith doesn't seem very happy. It's probably weirded out by the strange mechanics on how the city works. Dozron City is a weird place. It uses quantum mechanics and other strange concepts to put all the different buildings in the same place? Is everything in here? What? Okay, so he healed up. Thank you for waiting, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what do we say? Those Elite Four fanboys and fangirls are so obnoxious. Oh, they're so cool. Oh, I can't wait to meet them. It's really starting to get my nerves. This city is so trippy. Have you fought Tobias yet? You really should if you beat the Elite Four, of course. He's a really strong trainer. I haven't seen him defeated in a long time. Ahem. Dozron City functions by having a 3-dimensional city fluctuate across a 4-dimensional plane to achieve different 3-dimensional bodies occupying the same 3-dimensional spaces. What? I'm sorry about that. But at different 4-dimensional values from one another. I always love when I get interrupted. So, how does this work then? Do we, let's see, change the buildings you want to visit. Here in Dozron City, press the appropriate button on that sign over there. Okay. Yeah, we're using another repel. Okay, let's see. Small list of buildings with buttons next to each name. Press which button? The Hall of Victors, house number 1, house number 2, house number 3. I think Hall of Victors is... Okay, so this is Tobias's place. Interesting. Okay, so it's something like the Elite Four, kind of. Hey, champ of the making, what's the Hall of Victors? Do you know what Sigil Hall is? Yeah, I do. This one in particular, you should be careful. Tobias uses dark types. You want to steer clear of psychic and ghosts. However, your best bet is to go fighting and bug types. Okay, so there's that one. Let's actually take a look at all the different houses first. This is a really weird town, though. There's a bunch of Amoongus. There's a Rampardos. Rithian's talking. We're talking about a rebellion? And the music stopped. Look, now really isn't the best time. Amoongus looks rebellious. Okay. I feel like that was really weird that the music stopped the second they mentioned rebellion. Try house number 2. Greetings. Have you challenged a Hall of Victors yet? Yeah. Amazing. I would believe you if you said you won, though. Tobias is just too good of a trainer. Aren't my son kind of adorable? You can have one if you like. Just battle one. Be careful, though. They're fairly low level. Ooh, so we do have an encounter in this city. Nice. Wow, talk about very low level indeed. Yeah. Let's see here. Quick bullets. I mean, if we do catch this, I'll be happy. Tornadus is a pure flying type, which is really cool to have. And this is going to be very tricky, though, because since it is such a low level, we really can't damage it, unfortunately. So we have to, like, just throw balls at it with a max level at full health. So, yeah, our odds aren't really the best. 2, 3. Telling you. Okay, misclick. Okay. Consider that a failed catch then. And finally, let's check out house number 3. Let's see. My girlfriend and I are staying in Dozron City for our honeymoon. It's really weird seeing these quantum houses. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. My cousin Tobias let me stay in this house for our honeymoon. It's not technically our honeymoon, though. We're just practicing. So you just go on vacation and just see if you guys actually like each other. There you go. So we're going to go to Route 3. This button seems to be working. Perhaps something is required to press it. Okay. So this is not going to be the end of the episode here. However, I am going to be doing some grinding off screen. I want to get everybody to at least level 85. and we will continue with going into the Hall of Victors. So I shall be back in a second. Alright, and we are back. So let's actually continue over to the Hall of Victors. And as I said before for the cuts, yeah, everybody is level 85 now as well. So let's take on Tobias. Or, go through this entire section first. Welcome to the Hall of Victors. This is the Sigil Hall for the coolest Elite Four member, Tobias. I hope you're ready. You don't have a chance. Well, bring it on. Let's see what we kick things off with. That's a Spirit Tom. Okay. Okay, that's not bad at all. We do get a strength increase in our attack, so cannot complain about that, right? Let's see here. I see I keep looking, over to my left, so obviously you're right, and without realizing, hey, I could just watch it right on screen right here. So yeah, I wasn't sure if I actually did bring this up in the first part, because I am recording this a couple days later. So over the weekend, I actually have been building a PC. Unfortunately, the display stuff isn't working, so it's actually currently at a micro center. My hope is that it should be, knowing what's going on next week or two. My biggest concern is something's wrong with the CPU, because that will be an issue. If it's the GPU, however, that is acting up, thankfully I do have I think it's a 30-day return policy with Best Buy, so I could just return it saying, hey, this doesn't work, and just get a new one, which is good. But yeah, with the CPU, if it doesn't work, I can't return or anything. It's just, that pricey little chip thing that's just going to go to waste, unfortunately. So there is that. But yeah, only time will tell what's going on with that. Aside from that, actually, so yeah, also this past weekend was definitely a lot of fun. Friday night, I went with my girlfriend over to the drive-in theater. We ended up going to go see Harry Potter, which was a lot of fun actually. She's seen it before, which is fine. One of the other movies that they were showing was Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and she has never seen Star Wars before. But I was really happy when she said that I will watch Star Wars. I've never seen it before, so I think it'll be fun. And I said, okay, well, the thing is, I don't want Episode 7 being your first introduction to Star Wars. It's not going to be good. Nicest way to put it. That was a very quick battle as well. Instead of, I guess you can proceed. That was a great battle. Thank you. How many battles do we have, actually? Is this how every Sigil Hall is going to act like? Where we have these, I guess, battle after battle after battle? I feel like we proved ourselves, though, with being, champions. Tobias is the greatest trainer that ever was. It's an honor just to beat him. I hope you're ready. You don't have a chance. I feel like they're all going to say we don't have a chance, even though obviously we do. But yeah, so we did that, and then Saturday night, a couple of my friends came over. So my girlfriend and a couple of my friends, they met my girlfriend and everything. It was a very fun time. I ended up barbecuing, so obviously, in these times and everything, social distancing and not really being inside necessarily is something you always want to try to do. And because of that, so the initial plan was to actually eat on the deck after I finished barbecuing, and that it started raining, so we're like, okay, let's go in the garage. So in the garage, I just have like this little table thing with like obviously chairs and everything and whatnot. It worked out well for sure, but it was just a funny thing to do, honestly. Something I would say I never have done before was to have like dinner in a garage. And yeah, thank you, current world status, for allowing that to happen. Also, kind of going back over to and then Sunday I celebrated my dad's birthday, so got to see my niece, my nephew, and my siblings. Well, two of them, my brother and sister-in-law. I have three brothers. One of them is out of state. The other one and my sister-in-law couldn't make it, unfortunately. Just everything's okay and everything, but I mean, just want to be safer than sorry, honestly, which is understandable. But yeah, so kind of go back to my PC though. So I'm actually a little torn on what I'm going to do with regards to YouTube. Am I going to still use my laptop right now for YouTube stuff and then do everything else on my computer, or would I rather just move everything to my computer? So there are some pros and cons with that. The biggest pro being, I have a webcam already. I want to go out and buy one. That being said, I might not do webcam possibly for depending on what the series is, I guess. I mean, things like this, I think it's totally fine to use a webcam for, but then there are also games I really want to venture out to, but that's where it kind of stems out to doing recordings on my PC. So, obviously, with PC, next time I won't lose. Well, you lost anyways. Um, so like I said, so with PC, obviously you have Steam. And I have a list of games I want to get on my PC and games I would love to do Let's Plays of. So that would be an option as well. I feel like by that point though, I will definitely have a webcam, so I guess scrap the idea of not using a webcam. Oh, Tobias is just beyond this door. You're just some random kid. You're not worthy to be facing Tobias. You're not even worthy of being a fanboy. That's my job. Oh, I am the #1 fanboy of Tobias. You don't get past me and my poison type team. Is he one of the 4 people we had to deal with in yep, Tobias fanboy Lillian. Okay. Level 80s aren't bad though. I think that was our special attack increase, so we're just gonna go with a it has soundproof. Uh-oh. Or maybe not really big uh-oh, honestly. Probably just use like head smash, I think, so which will not be pretty. It goes in with reversal instead, but with okay, not bad. That's unfortunate though that it does have soundproof for the ability. I did not know Buffalins could actually get that ability. Yeah, we're just gonna go with the flamethrower and finish it off that way. But I mean, I already know what I'm doing for my next Let's Play. That will be announced after the final episode of this actually gets uploaded to YouTube. So yeah, well, since we're getting closer by the feeling, it feels like we are getting closer to, I guess, the end of this Let's Play, so I have no problem talking about it a little bit more. I do already have a format design, so I like the layouts for this Let's Play. I want every one of my Let's Plays to have a special kind of layout and kind of match the gaming theme and everything. One thing I can say though is that it is not a Pokemon Let's Play coming up next. So yeah, I still plan on doing more Pokemon Let's Plays by all means, but my next one is not going to be one of them. Let's see, that's okay. Emboar real quick. Next one up is a Growlithe, so we're going to stay in still just because Archie does have Surf and everything, and I really think it's a much smarter choice, I guess, to have just a water type out here and just to deal some more damage. But yeah, I really cannot wait to actually see how the rest of this Let's Play goes. I am honestly happy I decided to do some more grinding off screen before going into this. Especially since Tobias's levels are actually going to be on par. I think maybe like a couple levels more than me perhaps. Because one thing that I was looking at, you could do rematches against them in these pillars. So in the idea of like this gym, I could rebattle Tobias again to gain more levels. I don't know if the rematch gives him like the levels I was expecting or if the original one is the case. So yeah, we'll see what happens when we get there. Okay, yeah, we're gonna use Lisa right now. Yeah, aside from that, works. I really am enjoying work. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. So, where's my thought process going with this? I'm sorry. Well, it's a lot of fun. So I'm a software analyst. So I'm basically doing everything in IT field related stuff. So hardware and software stuff. Today I kind of had to help fix some PCs and everything, and really battery supplies I guess really weren't working. Oh my god, it has a life orb! What the hell? Let's say, how did that happen? I guess maybe the crit probably took us over the edge as well, but still? Oh my gosh, Elisa, I'm so sorry. I did not mean for that to happen. What for? We don't know what's coming out last. Okay, we're okay then. It's a Alomomola. Alomomola. There we go. Okay, but that really is kind of upsetting, honestly, that we did just lose Elisa to a Hydro Pump critical hit with Life Orb. That's insane. And I'm pretty sure the rain is also up as well, which makes it even worse. Yeah, the rain's also up. So if I decide to keep in Archie instead, I don't think we would have lost Elisa right there. Tobias fanboy Lillian was defeated. Oh, you're almost as cool as Tobias. It would seem as if I lost. Oh, I think you underestimated the power of Tobias. There's no chance of beating him. There's a reason I am a fanboy for him. Good luck, Trina. Oh, don't do advance. And there's Tobias, but before we do that, actually, I want to go heal up real quick. Okay, that's what I figured. I wanted to double check to be sure we wouldn't have to rebattle against those trainers again. I don't know why we would have, but yeah. Poké Center, please. Thank you. And we're going to deposit our Elisa going into here. Very upsetting. We're actually going to bring out Ganshio number 2 because even though, yes, I still want electric type Pokemon on our team. So what we're going to do first, because Ganshio is not going to be usable for the time being. I want to get Ganshio up to level 85 with everybody else, so we're actually going to give him an EXP share. My hope is that it's going to gain at least 1 level so it could evolve into Zebstrika, and then I'll just take care of the rest when they're off screen. So yeah, let's exit out of here, move over to the Hall of Victors again. I like this idea though, where it's like quantum physics going on and everything with the transformations. Okay, let's do it. Welcome gamer. Welcome to the Hall of Victors. This is my Sigil Hall, my humble abode, the place I live. Before we begin, is there anything I can help you with? Yeah, the fanboys. Oh, those. I see you've met them. Those 4 have been a thorn in our side for months now. I wouldn't pay them any mind. They're no real threat, just a minor annoyance. Is there anything else? Yeah, the 5th Sigil Hall. I've heard about that myth. In all honesty, I don't believe it. There are 4 Sigil Halls. Each Sigil Hall is run by a member of the Elite Four. It's not the Elite 5 gamer. Who would run a 5th hall? Nope, let's battle. Very well then, Elite 4 champion, prepare yourself for the wrath of my Dark-type Pokemon. Alright, cool. So we got our rematch against Tobias. Bring it on. I like how he has like that dark aura and everything. Looks like a Super Saiyan. Okay, yeah, so his levels are what I was anticipating. Got it. Which is good. We're going with the X-Scissor first to, you know, because we got that boost in our attack, so yeah, that's probably the best bet. Next up, Empoleon. Water Steel type. Water Seals. Okay, no, we're going to stay in and go with the Thunderbolt with Bugsy. Yeah, okay, I'm very happy that I did grind up to level 85 with everybody, just looking at these levels right now. Okay, Whirlpool's not going to do that much damage, but it's going to keep us in, it's going to prevent us from moving it. Alabama, which is fine, just another Thunderbolt, and that's over and done with. Who's he going to be setting up next, though? I mean, I really hope it's a Pokemon we can just use X-Scissor with. Next up is Sudowoodo. We're not going to be able to, so we're going to bring out Archie now. Or, yeah, let's use Archie right now. I was thinking about putting in Plumeria, but then I'm like, you know what, Archie's probably the better option right now. And there is Sudowoodo. Floats with a balloon. Okay, so it does have air balloon. That's another really cool thing about these these kinds of battles, that they actually have items. Like, they have like held items to be more competitive based and everything. So a Sudowoodo with air balloon, for example, means that it wouldn't be able. I feel like it's about heal, honestly. So we're gonna go with the Thunderbolt. Yep. So having like a Sudowoodo with air balloon means it can't be damaged with ground type moves, which it's weak against. That Life Orb Caracosta, for example. I want to say Life Orb increases your attack by 1.5 times. And in place, you do lose some HP every turn. Every turn you attack. So yeah, it's a it's a give and take risk factor, but it definitely does help out if you really want to do it. So we're gonna go with the Surf again. And that's what I figured it was gonna be a one-hit KO, even though we are the same level. Genshio number 2 got its level, awesome. Swablu is up next, so we're just gonna stay in and just use a Surf again. It's gonna knock it out real quick and easy. And time for the final Pokemon, which is Espeon. Okay. You know what? I think I think Genesect could come in and Bugsy. I'm sorry. I think Bugsy could come in and just finish it off for some good finisher. The endless darkness consumes all. Best of luck. Well, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get knocked out with a single X-Scissor, and that's really it. Like, there's no question about it. Yep. Even with that critical, I don't think that was even needed. I feel like that was at least coming from above, being like, or more so coming from the left, saying, "Here's your critical, take it." We defeat Elite Four Tobias. Despite my hopes, I was defeated. Yeah, well, it's okay. And just like that, we are. I think it's actually the first time in a long time we've seen an evolution recording. I think the last one I would say was Wake, and that was because I was actually smart enough to record it while it was happening, even though I was grinding off screen. And with that, we do have Genshio number 2 evolved into Zebstrika. Awesome. That was a fantastic battle. You definitely improved since I last saw you in the Elite Four. Here you are, your reward for defeating me. Obtain the Victor's Sigil. I believe it is tradition to give the Victor a TM as well. Take this TM. Dark Matter? What does that do? Dark Matter is a great finish move. It has really high power, but if you use it, you have to... Oh! That's really cool. Very nice. So... I like that, actually. That's really cool. So we're actually going to go heal up first. Alright, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to heal up. And then... I am going to go grind up. And while doing that battle, I was thinking about it. I think it will be better to just battle against Tobias off screen. I'll be doing grinding. Everybody's going to be level 90. And I will see you all in the next episode when we take on Route 321. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day. Take care.